Hi everyone, it's KB from KB Sports Media, and I want to talk to you all a little bit about the NBA All-Star Game going forward. We just heard from Adam Silver a few hours ago that stated that the tournament-style All-Star Game is going to be a no-go going forward. He admitted that it was a miss, and I think any of us who watch the games can admit that it was not as successful as I think that they thought it would be. The only thing for me that was very successful was maybe the first game when we saw a lot more defense and it was more competitive for the first time in a long time. But after that, going forward, to me, it slowly decreased and got worse and worse. The last game was probably one of the worst that I've seen of all the games that we saw that night. We saw Kevin Hart in the middle of the game when you have momentum, both teams have momentum and playing hard, stop in the middle of the game to do a monologue, a dialogue, a presentation, all kinds of things that had absolutely nothing to do with the game. Just completely took away from the game. And I know watching on TV, I felt uncomfortable and it was very cringy, as the kids would say. I can only imagine how it was for the players who had to stand there and basically get cold and icy because their body is losing momentum because they're watching this presentation of whatnot going on. So one of the solutions that I know a lot of us have said, including myself, was let's go Team World versus Team USA. And we know that the Team World is jam-packed with a lot of top talent. I mean, if you look at the MVP race of the last few years, it's always somebody who is not from the US, whether it's Jokic, it's Giannis, it's Shea, it's Luka. I mean, it's always some player that's not born in the U.S. So we know it's going to be very competitive. And we know Team USA, we have dominated U.S. When it comes to basketball for years. So, of course, we don't want to get beat by the world team. So I think it'll be very competitive. And I think you'll see some high energy. I think you'll see some defense in that game. And, of course, there's some people that say, let's just go back to the way that it was with East versus West. Just go back. Just the good old days. Sometimes it's okay to go back to the good old days and do that. And maybe incentivize the players to want to play hard, to want to show up, to want to do this as well. So what do you think? How do you think that Adam Silver and the NBA can make the All-Star Game and, quite frankly, the All-Star Weekend more exciting for fans, more exciting for the players, for them to want to show up and want to do this? Because at this point, it's starting to feel more like the Pro Bowl in the NFL. So what do you think? Drop in the comments. Let me know, how can we make the NBA All-Star Game and weekend more exciting for us?